Hi, and welcome to week 1 of the online healing school. So, week 1 is all about preparation, cleaning out your fridge and your pantry and your freezer, and actually looking at the labels and looking at what we're doing and what we're eating and why we're doing that. And there's a reason for this. The reason for this is those chemicals, the preservatives, the things that we think are food but they're not food. What they do is they basically create a toxin and it stores in our body, and our body doesn't know what to do with it. So, as we're going on our healing journey, part of our healing journey is cleaning out our system. So, we don't get to change or transform or to heal or have less stress, less pain, less fatigue, sleep better if we're still putting stuff into our bodies that doesn't resonate with our bodies and our body doesn't recognize as food. What happens then is this stuff comes in and it's got nowhere to go out. When food comes in and it's got nowhere to come out, what it does is it creates blockages. And those blockages then start to interfere with the nerve roots, interfere with our pain levels, our energy levels, and therefore create disease and illness. So let's start to really look at how we can stop that so you can actually start to live a very, very clean and pure life. I know by working on people's bodies, I know where the toxins are formed. I know when they're eating preservatives and numbers and colors. I can feel it in the body. I can feel when stuff is getting ingested that is not food. So it's really important that we start to look at when we go to that supermarket, what is food? It's so important that we find that. So looking at the labels is really important. Like ideally, you're buying things that don't have any labels on because they consist of fruits and vegetables and grains, like all from the fresh food produce section, because we know it's real. We can touch it, we can feel it, we can see it, we can smell it. So that's what we're looking to achieve. We're looking to achieve that our body is a pure vessel. We want to feed it and we want to nourish it. So really look this week at what you're doing and how you can make those changes. And I understand that for you it might be baby steps you want to change it. I'm telling you what's ideal. I'm telling you what I know for a properly functioning body, what it needs to digest and what it needs to eat. As we want to start to talk about organic and not organic, this is a dilemma I have as well, because in an ideal world, I want to just buy organic food all the time. I want it delivered to me, the most pure organic food. To me, that's what I would love. And what happens for me personally is I go through stages. I go through stages of saying, yep, I'm having everything organic. And then what happens is it does creep up and I start to question the price. And I know that I shouldn't, because I know that it's worth it and it's worth it for me and for my children. But I start to think, oh, I'd love to get, those punnet of raspberries and perhaps they're $14. And I start to really question it. And that's why in your manual I've put in the Clean 15 and I've put in those ones that it's really important to have organic, and the ones that if you can't get organic, it is not as bad. So for me, what I do is I really start to wash those vegetables or fruit. So I get water, I get a tub of water and I fill it up and I put some apple cider vinegar in there. So by putting apple cider vinegar there and putting the fruits in there, what we do is we start to remove some of the toxins or the chemicals or the sprays that are on there. So that's a really good option, and I've written that in your manual too, so you can have a read about it too. But it's another option for you to make it more affordable, more easy. So my job is not to say, hey, go this way. It's actually to give you some advice and some information of things that you can do to make it easy. So that's a tool that I do. Again, know that in my brain, I write about it and I believe that I'm moving towards being 100% organic, because that's what I want. That's what I really want. But I'm normal too. So I also have a struggle, and I also have times where I go, you know what? No, I can't afford it, and no, I'm not going to do it. So what I do for me is I don't beat myself up about it. I do the next best option, and the next best option is soaking it in the apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I soak it in the vinegar in water. Other times what I do is I have a spray, and I actually just spray it on. So it depends on the fruit, what it is, or the vegetable, what it is, how you can do that too. But it's a really great tool to help you remove some of the chemicals and the sprays on the food. So I'm here to share with you. This is an online program where we all learn and grow together. So we're just going to share, and I'm just going to share with you what I know, my strengths, the things that I do really well, and also the things that I'm learning and growing. And that's one for me. That's one where I'm not 100% converted to organic, but I'm certainly on my way there. So I'm excited for you as well this week. I'm excited for you to really master getting your kitchen ready, because we've got a big 12 months ahead of us, and a lot of that is, really going into food combining, really going into, juice cleansing, liver cleansing, colon cleansing, and I want you to be prepared. So this week is just about taking that time to prepare yourself so you're ready for what's ahead of you. And what's ahead of you is the opportunity to live life through a body that feels amazing, inside a mind that feels clear, and a heart that's open. So I'm excited that you've joined our community, and I'm excited to get to know you, and I'm excited to learn from you so we can all grow together and start to live a better life. So, I really wish you a really